Hello, this is Brian Vickery in Denver, Colorado, and I'm here with another video log. Now, I've spent the last several weeks doing a social media fitness series on my blog that compared the zones associated with zone training with physical fitness with zones that you could look at for doing a social media fitness regimen within your own organization. So I hope you do get a chance to read that. But today, I wanted to use a typical Denver spring and a direct vent fireplace as object lessons for social media. So for example, we've had outstanding weather here in Denver, Colorado over the last couple of weeks. Temperatures have been in the 70s, it's been sunny, we've been out playing tennis and just having a fantastic time. But, as we can typically have in Denver, Colorado, we are expecting snow over the next couple of days. So I may be firing up this direct vent fireplace within the next couple of days and enjoying what it can provide for me. So let's talk about direct vent fireplaces for a second. Now, when you go in to purchase one, usually what you're warring with is there's always a camp there that will say, well, I don't want to get a direct vent fireplace because, well, it's not real. And look at the way social media is. You can read surveys, you can hear people talking about it, maybe even people within your own organization or your own family that's saying, well, you spend too much time on social media, those relationships aren't real. And I really do beg to differ. So if you look at relationships and how they are built, you know, they're generally built by family ties or high school or college or marriage relationships, and obviously your children as well. And when you look at social media relationships, they are built based upon similar interests. So when you think about the strength of a relationship, what generally can draw a relationship and make it stronger are those similar interests. So you may share interest in sports, in social media, in parenting, in whatever tough walks of life you may have gone through, and you may share interest with people that are scattered out across the globe. You're no longer limited by geography or having met them physically in order to be able to share ideas and experiences. Now, another thing we have is that I can reach back here and boom, man creates fire. So, just like I was able with a flip of a switch to get flame, the same thing can apply to social media. I've got these relationships based upon similar interests that I've built, and they're scattered out all over the world. That means I'm very likely able to have a conversation with those people any time of day, any day of the week, any day of the year. So with a flip of a switch, I can be out there and engaging with people and expecting a true two-way dialogue because I've nurtured those relationships. Now, another thing we have is, as you can see, we have flames, and flames may allow you to kind of dream, do a little bit of daydreaming, allow the creative process to really kick in. So I can sit there and just look into the flames and really have done this before in terms of just being able to come up with ideas or look at a problem from a different perspective and just let my mind wander. A lot of times it's a lot easier to come up with a solution to a problem by allowing your mind to wander versus necessarily fixate on one particular way of solving the problem. Now, I'm also sitting here, and after a while, I will definitely get warm. We're talking flames here, so even though it's a direct vent fireplace, there are flames. Same thing applies to social media. People think that it's not real, but you can develop true warmth with these social media relationships as well. You're talking about people that may be going through the same walks of life that you are, okay? And whether it's personal or whether it's even business, whether it's job opportunities, career advancements, whatever, you can find somebody who has probably walked that same path before you. And oh, by the way, there's probably somebody walking that same path that's just a few steps behind you. So you have an opportunity to leverage each other. You can be a mentoree and a mentor and walk people through, again, both personal, professional, relational within your own family, and use social media as a weapon, basically, in terms of being able to come up with solutions for whatever you happen to be going through in life. Now, the last thing I'll end with is that with a direct vent fireplace, I also have the ability to reach over here and turn it off. If I don't turn off that fireplace, it's going to heat the whole house on this spring day, and it's going to be hotter than Hades. So same thing applies to social media. If I don't step away from that computer, step away from that smartphone, then I'm becoming too wrapped up in those relationships alone, possibly at the expense of the very real relationships I have in my own household, in my own office, my own community, whatever it may be. So build those communities within social media. I don't care if it's Twitter or if it's your Facebook following, Google Plus, do hangouts with people. Really build those relationships, but not at the expense of the ones that are closest to you. So this is Brian Vickery from Denver, Colorado, and I hope you have enjoyed this video log, and I look forward to having many more and engaging you in two-way dialogue in social media. Thanks a lot.